Hey YouTube, my family and my friends, Excellent Dreams, back with another exclusive video for you today. Let me go ahead and send out my invite link. We'll be training with Dina today. All right. In the meanwhile, till she gets here, I'll let y'all enjoy some of these designs here. All right. Let me share my screen here and we'll wait till Dina gets here. All right, all right. As you can see on the right screen, I have done shirts for the Mount Healthy Owls. On the left screen, I believe that's uh Rich and Relevant, maybe. Oh, that one on the right, that's dope. Charlie Brown as a hustler, holding two big money bags, standing in front of the bando. Uh, Let me pull that up. I'm gonna pull that up over here. That one just different. Charlie Brown Gangster. Oh, so that's the huh. Okay. Then we got the trap. Let me pull up the one with him in the bando though. Oh yeah. This was so long ago. I had just did the mock-up. The actual design wasn't even finished. But that's cool. I'll finish that sometime today. For real. Now that I'm looking at it for real, y'all, I can go in there and actually take all of that out. Boom. Grab all of that. Yeah. Hey, and I'm about to grab all this purple. Hey, Dina.
Okay. Right. I think
Hey
that
there. Hey there.
you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, can you hear me and see me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Save this. All right, all right. And stop. All right, all right. So what were we working on today?
Okay, so I have my design up in Coreldraw.
Okay.
And can I share more than one screen at a time?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what
you have two monitors.
I don't.
Okay.
Um okay, are you seeing my screen? No, not yet, huh?
Not yet. You
Let
got
me
to send over the
share.
request.
Okay.
All right. Now, in order to share one screen, um, when I hit share, you have the option of entire screen at the top.
Okay. Oh, like I hit the share button that's at the bottom
Yes.
and okay. So it'll let me and share this. Okay. Now do you see what I have open?
Yes.
Okay. And let me go. I want to just show you another screen. This might turn off for a second, and then I'll hit share again, and I'll reshare and add that screen. So now you see what it feels like when you do it to us, that the screen just goes blank.
Yeah. Uh, it's okay.
That's just gonna take a second to load. My
I'm used.
internet has been really slow.
I'm used to it.
Okay. So will it let me share two at one time or go back and forth, or I have to do it one at a time?
You have to go back and forth.
Okay,
Like
so
like minimize this screen and then bring up what you want me to see.
okay. Is that screen open? Do you see a
No, I only see the design wizard still.
okay, how about now?
Now I see hotfix here.
Okay, I want to show you something in this.
Okay.
So, when I go to add, like after I add my beads in here,
Okay.
um, just gonna go create and this one has a few more steps than Wizard, but I want you to check out the bead spacing for me. Look at this. So can you see how it just added all those beads perfectly in that circle?
Yes.
Ha- Um, and my spacing on here is set to 2,
Okay.
which my cams machine will absolutely place those beads. But if I go here, I can edit it and put my bead spacing a little bit further.
Okay.
Um, so I mean, I want to set my bead size to the exact same as Coreldraw.
Okay.
It's a little bit different, and I know you can reset the bead sizing in the wizard. So let's say if I import this right now to TRW,
Okay.
it's only going to be circles.
Okay.
And all the circles are jumbled one on top of another because I think the bead size is different. Even though this is an SS6 and TRW is an SS6.
Because they're spaced apart right now. So if you were to export this and
Mm-hmm.
and import it into Corel, you saying that they will no longer be spaced apart like that?
They wouldn't be spaced apart and they wouldn't be the same size circle,
Okay. Okay.
even though they're both SS6.
Okay. How would you export this out of here?
Um, I'll just go here, oh, right here, and export it, objects to file, and then I'll save it as an SVG. And then here, like if I had the whole design done,
Yeah.
it will separate, um, right here by the pages, it'll separate each color by a different page,
Okay.
but all under one tab. So that way when I open it up in CorelDRAW, I just have to kind of like layer each page.
Okay.
Um, that's how it did the interstate design. But I mean, this thing loads beads in, like loads rhinestones in perfectly every time.
Now see. You also had the option to save to CDR.
Yeah, I can save to CDR, but when I save it that way, it comes in Coreldraw backwards because this automatically exports to cams in mirror image.
Yeah.
So I don't know why it saves it backwards.
Okay.
It exports it upside down.
Okay. Um, but are the circles equally spaced?
No, it's
Okay.
the same. No matter if well, Corel won't open a DXF or HPGL. I never tried a metafile, but I didn't think it would.
Okay.
It's not actually, it doesn't actually import to Corel in Rhinestones. It imports in circles,
Hmm.
like blank circles, and then I have to change them to colored circles. And then once I change them to colored circles, then they're considered, I guess, in Corel as rhinestones.
Okay. 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 So let's go back to Corel Draw.
Okay. So, and then when I import, like I know how to do it. Let's say I do the design in here in Corel
Hmm.
and I want to send it to Sierra. It's
Yeah.
very easy to do that. I just have to have it on this screen and I can open it directly, this screen directly into Sierra. And it'll be circles there, but it'll be like stencil circles. So
Right.
Sierra basically does the exact same thing as TRW, just TRW got a few more finite details as far as like you can the bead spacing and fill between two and 3-point curve and all that. Sierra's not quite there yet because they fill in the circles and the objects so precisely with the one step, the click and do button.
Yeah.
It's just the contour spacing is not always compatible.
Mm. That's the same way pretty much Silhouette works when they place their
Yeah.
stones in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But this is the ultimate design that I would like to do. This is my business logo.
Yeah.
And if I can do it without using sublimation or vinyl and just have it jam-packed with stones, I'm okay with that too.
Okay. All right. Let's head back to Corel.
This is Corel. Oh, I do have to.
Yeah, I'm still seeing Hotfix.
Okay, sorry. I went back. It didn't take you with me. Okay.
All right, let's see here.
And it's all traced and welded, like the letters are welded.
I just
Uh,
sent requests.
okay.
All right. And that's the size you want it right here.
Yeah, I think that's a 10 by 10. Let me move this out of the way so I can see right quick. Uh, a 12 by 12. That's good. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So when I'm using the wizard, I like to nestle it over here,
Well, our little picture frames there.
right here. You can still see us, right?
It's on top of the wizard.
Because ours, I have mine set for we're at the top of the screen.
It's at the top, but it's like right over where you add stones.
Okay.
Can you push it up more? What? Let me see if I can push it up more. Uh, I'm gonna just put it down here, right here. Okay, that should be good.
All right.
All right.
So let's see here. And you're using SS10s, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I can do tens and sixes.
Okay. Let's see what we can get into this outer circle here. Let's go inside, add stones. We change that to point zero. Oh, that's what you had it on, 0.055 for the
Oh
stencil?
no, I probably
Oh,
hit something in there whenever I move the thing.
All
But
right.
my spacing is 0.118, and that has seemed to been like worked out okay, like crossing over between two. Because if
Okay.
I put it at point 0.2, it's too far apart,
Okay. Okay.
especially with the SS6s.
Gotcha. Let's
And
see here.
I'm trying to work smarter, not harder.
Hmm. Okay. Let me see something here. Let me go in there, delete all those. Oh, delete all those. Why is it? Okay. Let me wireframe this here. Let me see. Okay. Interesting. Let me check my settings here. Okay. And when I did an island fill,
It only did on the inside of the line.
yeah, yeah. And then I do clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Interesting.
So how do you feel on the inside and the outside of the wireframe line?
I'm about to do it right here. And it didn't, like, all of those stones are still together. So let's try it like this. Edit. Let me nudge that out. Okay. I'm a Control C to copy it and Control V to paste it. The reason why I made a copy is because when we use our path fill here,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to delete that uh altogether. So let's try a path fill.
Right.
Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. See, it deleted our circle here.
Right. And then you just nudge that back in if you want to keep it
Right, right,
like
right.
vinyl or
See, and it puts it. But why are your? All right, let me see here. Let me go because they supposed to be tighter than that.
that's what it looks like. SS6s are in there, but I don't know.
Those are
It's
10.
tens.
All right, so let's see here.
So do you think a six would fit in the middle of there and then it would be like three?
Maybe. Hold on. I'm checking. Let me check something real
Okay.
quick with my Corel. I
Yeah,
think.
yours is probably set at 0.02.
Let me see. Right click there. No, mine is set at actually 0. Okay.
Oh.
Now let's try this again. Because I'm like, what? Why are
Yeah.
they? Boom. Select them
Was
all.
so I was so confused.
Man. Boom.
You need to make a little cheat sheet of all the settings on each the different screens.
Boom. And boom. And delete. Okay. Um, yeah, I really do. So I haven't had to change that setting too often.
I
For
don't know, like I haven't changed that, so I don't know. When they did that Microsoft deal, my everything got all screwed up, and in fact, today I had to reinstall the wizard again. So I don't know. I've been having trouble with it.
Hmm. Okay, like with it doing that.
It should sit one right aside the other, right? No?
Right. Inside of here, actually. Like,
Right.
so let's see here. Sometimes, hmm, let's try it like this. I got something for it. Oh, your smart field is right here. Okay,
Yeah.
boom. All right, let's try it on that. I'm gonna nudge that out, and then do my
Path.
island here.
An island or a path?
Island, because the island's supposed to sit it right dead in the center.
And it's like it's cutting off half the circle.
It is, and then hmm. Okay, let me see.
So does it have space to put two islands?
No, just one. And actually,
If
that
you
one,
start a path, it's gonna
that one is sort of in the center. That's weird. And they're spaced way too far apart. So let me see here. Let's go edit. Okay. Let me just try that. And all right, let me see something. Okay. But it should, hmm. Let me see which one is on top. Okay, that's on top. All right, so I'm gonna grab all of this and I'm gonna do mark the bottom layer overlapping stones red. It looked like it didn't do anything because we got the error, but in fact it did. Hmm. It
so
didn't.
now they're not all touching.
Yeah. And it marked that layer. That's not the layer we was looking
It
for.
didn't even mark the stones.
I'm gonna nudge that out and we're gonna try this again.
I've
Mark,
never seen it do that.
mark the bottom layer of overlapping stones red. Wow. You telling me it was an area inside of there? Let's get that out of there. Okay. Let's get that out of there and that out of there. And let's see what's this. Okay. That was the stone that okay.
That was the one that was red a while.
Yeah.
This one was on top.
So now let's get all of these back over there. It should match up. Edit, nudge it over. Oh, okay. It's not in the center. It's more so on the edge. But if you're just going for rhinestones, that might actually work because you don't want the stones to collide over here when on this H.
Right. So would I have to expand the purple circle, like put an island on the purple circle, and then add stones to that? So that way it would be like SS10, a row of SS10, then a sixes, then tens to make a thick outline.
Oh, okay. So let's try it like this then. I'm gonna just nudge those over. Let's actually do it like this. So instead of two, it would be 0.019. or 18.018. So now let's see. We're gonna do this on the outside island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones.
So why when it places that you only see one, like, but it placed two?
What do you mean?
See, they have one on the outside and one on the inside.
Yeah,
How, but you only set it to do one island. Why did it do two?
cause there's there's nothing in here. Oh, it is. You telling me that's full in there? It is.
Yeah.
Um, because both of these are on the outside of the purple. Both sides are on the outside of the purple.
So what did changing the space to 0.18 do?
Made them tighter.
Like
So
closer together?
closer together. Yes.
Okay. Or like each bead closer together or each row closer together?
Just the bead,
Okay.
the space between them.
Between each two. Okay.
Okay. But I want to. Okay, so those are SS10s.
Right.
It still fit another row of SS10s here in the center.
Like I want to put SS6s in the center.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go SS6. And then here on the contour spacing, instead of it, let's leave it at 0.075. And then we'll have to work our way either up
It
or
or
down
down. Okay.
to see to get it right in the center there. So let's go
Because
back to the end.
it's going 0.075 off of the purple or
Yeah,
the
over the purple
white.
edge here.
Okay.
See how this time
It changed. It made two rows.
it did. And
So
where
what
did I?
happened to the other green row?
It's still
It's still
there.
there. Okay.
It went
Wow.
behind here though. So let me push that to the back. Oh,
I like that.
okay.
Now,
Hmm.
I just probably have to move some stuff over on the inside.
Right. All right, let me click on this row here
Just clear the
and
path.
clear the path. Hmm. All right. All right. Okay, let me try something else. Because that may let's take it back to our 60 and see if that fixes it. So let me clear the path from this one as well. Okay. And then let me get all of those stones out of there and come back. Okay. So let's go. Cause it that 7.5, me trying to get it in the center may have
Too
been too
far.
much. Let's try it
It
again.
looked good though.
It did.
No, still two.
That's
So what did you
weird.
just do to get the second green one to come to the front?
I clicked on this inside area here,
Okay.
moved it to the back.
Moved it to the back. Okay.
And that's crazy. But you see how the stone shifted once we brought that area to the back, this row right here, like magically popped in there after the green ones. You see that? Let me
Yes.
see they're down there. And then when I clicked here and sent it to the back,
There shouldn't be anything in the middle, but I guess there is.
mm, that is so strange. Let's clear the path from this one. All right. Boom. Clear the path. Make sure. All right.
Okay.
Boom. Okay. Check the sides over here. Okay. 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 Now they're equally spaced and they're not touching. Okay. I'm cool with that. All right, that looks good. Boom. Now, let's see here. Let's go pink. See, see, let me show you. If we did it's only one island right here. If we filled this up right here, did an island fill. Notice on the B, oh, well, all the letters. We only choose one island, but that's going to do one island around the whole
Wherever it
inside.
can fit.
Yeah, yeah. So essentially, every time it's on one, even
That'll
like,
just do the outline.
yeah, yeah, on the outside right here, it's still going to be one. So this, it has two sides, two outsides. The
Right,
purple, yeah. So when we had it on one and we did the outside, it's going to do the outside of the outside and the outside of the inside.
right.
Yeah. So I was just trying to explain that because
I didn't know like why it did it
yeah,
on the green, like put the green on the outside and the blue on the inside, and we never changed the setting.
that's the tricky part
I
because
don't know.
outside is outside and inside is inside.
Uh,
But I don't know. I can't. There's no explanation. The whole time I've been using it, I either choose one or the
or the
other.
other.
But I realized that this whole line, it has that part of the outside and then this part of the inside
Correct.
of the outside. But a circle like this, the outside is just the
Is the
outside.
outside.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
It
the
does.
same. I mean, it's the same. It's a circle. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But this circle has the inside gone.
Side and an outside.
Yeah.
Right. So if that white wouldn't be there, would it have done that?
It has still done the same thing because the purple has two outsides. It has the outside
Gotcha.
on the left and the outside on the right. This sort of went in there perfectly. But let me undo that because for some reason is your okay. Let's try it again.
You're
I
gonna
don't
have to
like-
make hair bows a little bit smaller.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just nudge it in, just tighten it up
Yeah.
just a little bit. Perfect.
All right. Yep, that should work. Let me do an island fill. Okay, that's on the outside. Oh, that might look good too. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's
that
do
was almost perfect.
it was, but it was touching over here. See, look, clear the path, merge overlapping stones. See, that's what it's not doing. I, I felt something was weird.
I know I could like it's been doing that to me. It doesn't like clear all the paths.
Hmm. All right, let's see it. Let me weld this. I know it was already welded, but I just double welded it. Island fill. It did it. See, and it's only though that's the only area right here that's in um that's selected with the nodes. So when we clear the path,
That's all it's only and it only does one.
one line and then merge overlapping. So let's see here. This is weird. I'm going to highlight this area here. All right. Now let's clear the paths. Okay, it cleared all the paths. Now let's merge overlapping stones. Hmm.
Then it makes
Okay.
my text disappear.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do the inside instead of the outside. I've had a couple of designs that did weird stuff like this though. All right, let's go to the inside. Let me make a yellow so I can see it. And matter of fact, let's edit. Let's do this outside over here. That way,
I wonder if it uh, I'm gonna ask another question when I get there because I like that white part. If I wanna, after I have everything in there and I wanna pack that white part with, let's say, clear stones or
right.
whatever, that should still be an option.
It should, but I got a better way to do it
Okay.
because we already have stones here on that. And let me show you. Boom. Where to put? Let's wireframe it. Where did we put it? Let me
I don't,
see. I got
did
it.
it
I
go
got
to
it.
the back?
No, nothing's back there because we can't click it. But I got the option. Let's select all of these and nudge those up. Okay. Select all of these and nudge those up. Boom. And we just fill it. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
But
I think that's why in the middle of the O, I bet you if you nudge hair bows back in, it's got white spots in the middle of the O.
all right, let's see here. Boom. Oh, nope. I got a better idea. Because if you want to fill that entire area with stones, we want to take all of this out for now. Boom, boom. All right. Now we can smart fill it. Boom. You say if we nudge this back in,
I think there's going to be white in the middle. No, none.
mm,
Hmm.
all right, let's nudge that out for a second. We want these green back down because we're going to make the circle so that it fits inside of
Inside the
this.
circle. Okay.
Yeah, and then we're going to chop everything through the middle piece. So let's send this to the back.
Because I want to do them with options like some without the circle, some with the circle, some with the polka dots, some without the polka dots. Make sense?
Gotcha.
Want to have options.
Boom. And actually,
Okay.
let's bring that in a little more. Boom. Right? And
Did,
now we're going to
did it
take,
did it adjust the whole circle evenly?
yeah, yeah, I was
Okay.
holding shift.
Okay.
Yeah, I was holding shift, so I got it.
So when you hold shift and click on one of the corner nodes, it does it equally.
Equally, yes.
Okay.
So now we can grab all of this. We're going to group that together. So Control G to group that together. And now we're going to nudge it up and trim it through here. Hold shift, get that, and let's trim it through. So now that's the right size for to put the stones in there.
So let's say I'm doing DTF.
Okay?
So where that gray is, that's where I would have to put, let's say, my white background and then fill all that in with stones.
Correct.
Because I know the stones don't stick directly to DTF.
You gotta over press them with firm pressure.
Uh-huh.
And typically if you do rhinestones at 320 degrees for 15-20 seconds, I would do 350 degrees for a full 30 seconds. And then it's a cold peel. So you want to let it all cool down, and then uh pull the transfer off. And by using that firm pressure and that more time, it allows the stones to permeate through the DTF.
I'm not, I'll have to try it. I haven't heard of too many people that it worked for.
I've got examples after examples, and
But when you, with your film on the back of the DTF, is it solid white, your film? Are
yeah,
you printing with a white base?
yeah. I'm using a commercial 72-inch DTF printer.
Yeah, that's what I have.
I'm, it's
I'm
the
gonna try it.
I'm
I'm gonna
telling
try
you,
it.
it's the time and the pressure. When I say pressure,
Yeah, because I have hot, like my glue, the powder that goes on the back of the DTF. I use like the extra hot melt because when it runs through my dryer, I have it set at like 375 to
okay,
make sure it sets firm and I don't have to like, and once it cools, it's done. It's hard.
right, right.
I'm gonna try it though. I just haven't heard many people that had washing success. It sets, it just doesn't wash well.
When I say firm pressure, like I got a clamshell,
My press is pneumatic, so I can set it to
Yeah,
where those stones are almost coming out the other end.
right, right. Okay, okay. So yeah, try
I will
it.
try it because I want to do some hoodies with the whole all the letters across the shoulders in the back.
Right,
And
yeah,
instead of me using glitter vinyl, I can print that DTF to look exactly like glitter.
right. I've done it as well, especially using this software here.
Yes.
Change it to glitter.
I've never used it for Corel, but because I use it a lot in Canva with Photoshop.
So let me see here. Okay. And we're going to nudge that back in, but then we still have to trim that through. Oh, is that what I did? Okay.
Did it trim? No.
No, no, remember we resized the circle though.
Circle, right.
So now gotta bring hair bows in just another little hair.
Okay.
Boom. Okay. So that it doesn't overlap on that side. So now we still have to trim hair bows through that as well. So
Okay.
now let me make sure. There we go.
Perfect.
Now let's do a little test real quick. Let's do a place and fill, and let's do a hatch fill through that area. Mm. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Did it clear the path? Wireframe.
Yes.
Okay, it did. For some reason, it wasn't clearing the path last
I've
couple
been
of
having
times.
trouble with that the last like few days because I'll go back to do the second part and it'll still have the black line through the first part.
Right. I think we got it. I think
Okay.
we got it now. Oh, oh, that's gonna take a minute.
Oh, it's still clearing the
Yes,
stepping
yes.
stones. Yeah, there's a lot in there.
You can see, you can always tell by the line at the bottom of the design wizard.
The screen. Yeah, well, that's where my little scroll thing is that says stop sharing. It's
Okay.
right over it.
Yeah, that Usher, that Raymond, the R&B tour design. It
That was gonna send you to bed. Let me tell you, I know you were not gonna rest until that was done.
Yeah, yeah. So I got the boards cut out. My girl supplied me with a shirt to put it on, but it's like one of those jersey sort of type shirts. So uh, uh it has like white trim to it. So
Oh yeah, like a baseball tee.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, If that's all you got, then I'm gonna just do clear stones and pink stones. I'm gonna do clear stones for their faces, and I'm gonna put pink stones in the R&B.
I'm waiting on my second batch of stones to come in because I think I had talked to you about that. That I ordered them by like the 50 pound, the 50 kilo boxes of them.
Yeah,
So I got like 2 pallets on the way. I'll
man.
send you some samples. They are beautiful.
Oh man. So they all did fit in there. If you wanted to do a full, oh, that might look good too. If you just had this full board right here, right?
Right?
And you did DTF for the letter.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you DTF it first and then just go in there with this middle piece, of all stones. So you got a few little areas here on the sides.
See that, like in Sierra, they have so many different fills. You can do a hexagon, and as you move one, it rearranges everyone at the same time.
Right.
So that way you don't have to if you want them to line up on the edge, it'll line it up on the edge. I just got to learn how to use those two together because that'll save me so much time.
I know, right? Boom.
So that this is one of my other questions. Okay, we're gonna add the stones to that, and it's gonna follow the path. But is there a way that let's say, if you take out too many stones and you want to curve your line, is there a way to do that? Or you have to like put in a few in between so it follows that path?
Watch this. Let me nudge those out, right? I just nudged them over here. So, we use the 3-point curve tool a lot, right?
Right.
You can actually go in there and grab that curve
Next.
right here. It's 3-point curve. Boom.
Okay.
And remember, it's a 3-point curve. So we can start right here, the center of this one, connect it to the center of that one, and create that curve.
Okay.
Hold on. There it is. Boom.
And then fill between two.
Yep. And fill between two. No, no, not fill between two. Um, place and fill, island fill. Hold on. It should have. Let me click on the line. Boom. And I'm sure it was island fill. Hmm. Oh, hold on. Here it is.
Okay. And that's only if you already have your path. Oh,
Right.
you can draw the curve with that one too, without using the 3-point curve?
Draw a curve on a path to select stones. Oh, learn something new every day. So let's see here. Click on this one.
So that you select it?
I have to select the two first, and then,
It's coming up something yellow at the bottom, but I couldn't see what it is.
hmm. I should. You would think.
You see when you click on it, what does it say at the bottom? in the
Please
yellow.
draw or select a curve. Okay. So I had my curve in there. I deleted it. Let me do another one. From center of that one
So maybe if you just draw the line, it'll put the curve in for you.
with stones. I think that's what that means. I've always boom. Now, no, that's not what it did at all. It just took my line away. See, there's my line. Let me deselect. Let me click on my curve. Boom. And then, yeah, it just takes it away.
Hmm.
But let me see here. Please select two objects. No. How did I do that? Because I've done it plenty of times before. I haven't did it in a minute. Hold on, let's see here. Oh, that just creates another line. Okay. Boom, 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 boom,
So
boom.
what did you press? Just
Replace
fill
stones.
between two. Oh,
Replace
yeah.
stones to make the spacing equal.
And
And then,
then you gotta clear the path.
yep, shift and clear the path. There we go. So after you draw your curve, you can just hit the replace stones button, and it's gonna fill that
So
line
so
up.
if you went and deleted all those stones around that blue circle, and then you did an island fill to the outside, would that make it more symmetrical?
Huh, let's see here. We can just click. Let's ungroup all of this because I grouped it together.
Okay.
Boom. And we can just click on it and then place and fill. Do it right here on top.
And then delete whatever's overlapping.
Gotcha. Boom. And then on this one, it's mark top. Mark top. Boom. Okay. And then click back on Coreldraw up here. And then
Okay.
we can just delete.
The red. And then change the pink back to black.
And then change the pink back to black. But then you still have the area where the pink touches the black, where to still give that
Perfect
look.
circle look.
Yeah, yeah.
So would it be better to do that around all the circles first and then fill in the back?
If that's how you would want it to look. So I would do it like this first. I'm gonna just nudge it all out. Edit, nudge this down. Boom. And then you can easily redo that one. So let's get rid of those. I would do,
Highlight all the circles.
yeah, you got it. And then not only all of the circles, but all of
Everything.
this. And we would make a boom. All right. We would group this together again, and we would place and fill and give ourselves that room. So let's give ourselves a 0.15
So
height.
that's bigger than the point. That's the next one bigger than the 0.075.
Right, right. So that way uh our stones will sit right in there. I didn't mean for it to be on stones. I meant for it to go no stones. Island field. Boom. And so let me double check. 0.07, 0.06 inside, add stones right here to this one. So I'm gonna just for sake of time, I'm gonna just smart fill just that single one. Boom. And then island fill around it. Let's make sure that those circles will fit in that area perfectly. I'm on the inside. Let me change it to the outside.
Outside.
Boom.
Yep.
Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. And I probably would make it even thinner. So we chose a 0.15 there. Let's go with the circles there for reference. Let's go with a um 0.12 on the outside, no stones.
See, that's where I get confused with I need to make me a little sheet of like what I have to choose. I'm so confused with that.
Yeah, that's why I always start at 0.075 and then either work my way up or work my way down. It trains the brain to say, okay, if I start at 0.75, I always know the thickness of what that is.
I know, but 0.075 is it doesn't 0.15 doesn't sound like that's half of 0.075.
Yeah, it's double because you
It's
gotta
double,
yeah,
right?
yeah, because think of it. 0.075, right? That's 75 cents, right? You got 2 75 cents. You got $1.50, which is 15.
I know, but look, that decimal point screwed me all up.
It messed with me at first. It really did. And then I started saying, okay, if I start at 7.5, like you know what I mean, I always know where I'm at. and then trust me, it really did. But once I got the mind to say that's 75, that's 75 cents, really. You know what I mean? If I'm doubling that and I want to make it twice the size, I need 15. You know, and if I'm
Right.
doubling that 15 and I want to make that twice the size, I need 30.
$3. I gotta think of it in change.
Yeah. Cause it threw me off. You right. This 0.12 right here doesn't seem
Right,
like it's bigger than 0.75,
right.
but it's that's $1.20 right here.
I just put too much thought into it.
Okay. So by doing this and
So
giving you,
why did we smart fill a circle?
because I didn't want to have to ungroup everything.
Everything. Okay.
I only want the smart field of circle so I can put the circles around it so that we can see if the boundary, if the contour spacing we gave it was enough. Remember, it was
Okay.
too thick
It was
at
too
the
thick,
50,
right?
at the 15. So we took it down to 12, and now that's perfect. So now I can just delete this one. Boom. And I can use my this. Let's fill it in so we can see it. Boom. And trim through this piece,
Okay.
which will give that more room for the circles around the circles, as well as the this part. So this part, if we trim it through, oh, I already got both of them selected. So let me trim. Boom. And now let's do a hatch fill on the inside of here. Add stones, and let's go with like this muddy green, dark green. Boom. Boom. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. So now you got that space
And
between.
so now every circle is going to be perfectly outlined.
Right, right. See, oh, I'm trying to zoom in. It's still working its magic. Yep,
It's going to look good once I put it on that machine.
it is going to look good even if you decided to say, I like that outline on there, and make that outline be what almost like color embroidery. You know, they
Mm-hmm.
got the flatter part of the embroidery, and then they got the puffy outline of it.
I can actually print a DTF to look like it's embroidered.
Oh, you doing all the tricks over there, ain't you?
Yes. I've been doing DTF since before DTF was cool.
Right. Okay, I heard you. So only reason I got into DTF, and I still prefer a light colored shirt and sublimation. Only
Hmm.
reason I got into DTF because my designs, once I started doing my outlines and the color and stuff, when I did a mock-up and I left the color underneath the stones, I was like, oh, that'd be so dope if I could get color underneath the stones, like sublimation. So I started
Right.
using the strip flock, and that's it
I
gives it that textured look. But if you're using too much of it, it becomes like a big chenille patch with rhinestones on top.
right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. And it's expensive.
Yeah, it looks great though. It looks great. But that's the only reason I started doing DTF, because people were asking for dark colored shirts.
Oh
And
yeah. You know, the second that you tell them, oh, it's sublimation, then they complain when you do the DTF. Well, I can feel it. I'm
yeah,
like, well, then I'll screen print it for you. And it won't last.
yeah. But rhinestones don't stick on top of screen print.
No, it doesn't. Well, I have some of the screen print very first ones that I have, like from the early 80s. That screen print, that plastisol is like fuzzy.
Okay, okay.
That one, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
Yeah,
it
yeah, I
sticks
do.
to those, but you can't even hardly get that anymore. That's probably full of lead and everything,
Right,
everything
right.
else we shouldn't have.
I get it.
I still have some though.
No, I never. So when I first got started and I'm researching how to make shirts or whatever, they tell me screen print is the cheapest. So
It's not.
right, right, because you got to buy the machine, you got to it looked more messy than anything, and I was like, I don't know if I want to deal with all that mess, you know what
You
I
don't
mean?
have the digital quality. I mean, you can if you are like you got one of those super duper fine screen printers that you print in like 50 screens per shirt. I mean,
Right,
yeah, you can get all those halftones, but like with DTF, man, if you want, I'll show every blemish on your skin if you want it.
right, right.
Because it's per pixel. Screen print's not per pixel.
Right. So look, this is what I seen. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah, and it definitely make, regard whatever color it is or whatever outline color you use, that doesn't contrast or doesn't boom. Oh, silly me, silly me. All of this is still grouped. So I ungroup all of that. Boom. And then deselect and then do these two. Boom. Whatever two colors you get in there. I know you got a color scheme, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let me not throw that off. But you know how I get when I get in there and get in mock-up mode. So this isn't bad. And that looks so much fuller than this one down here did.
Right.
Even though this one down here is more stones, these are more
That one I just got to go and place a few here and there on it and it'll be perfect.
it'll be perfect. Boom. Like when I do
So
something like that,
if I wanted to put the middle, like stone the middle of the letters, or should I do the outside in a different color?
this is just, it's a personal preference.
Right.
I always say it all the time. If it were just me, I would let me see how it looks. Island feel. It's clean. And it does it to the words because it didn't do it to the circle. It didn't when we hatch filled this, we were able to go in there and clear the path, merge overlapping stones.
So those are SS6s. The green ones next to it are those 10s or
Uh,
sixes?
all sixes.
Sixes, okay.
Yep, those are sixes out there and sixes in here. That's weird. Why it's not clearing the path like it's supposed to. All right, let me undo, we'll redo because I did that part over there. I would grab all of this and nudge it out, edit, nudge it out, boom, and this. Just go ahead and nudge it out, boom, and
And
then
then I'll fill it that way.
yeah, because then you are able to highlight it and then
And then clear the path.
yep.
I wonder, I thought it was something that I had set wrong.
I can't think of another setting in there that controls this. Hmm. And we already smart filled it and tried it that way. No, we didn't.
No.
Let me see that. Let me try that. Try that real quick on this Maddie down here.
And that was grouped together and you still had to do it separately.
All right. Now let me try the island fill. See? And then it still just goes to this one line right here. That's weird. But I can highlight it all. Boom. And then clear the path and merge overlapping stones. Boom. So that's just weird, but we do have the workaround. It's just nudge it out, do it over there. That way you can highlight it and clear the paths.
All at one
But
time.
but
I know it didn't get the memo. I'm trying to get shortcuts, not
right, right. Highlight all of that and clear the path. Merge overlapping. So yeah, for the size here. Remember 0.002 is just think of 2 as 20. And then because point that zero in front of it, that throws a lot of people off. It throws me off. I just look at the if it was 0.02 or what is it on mine? Yeah, 0.02.
for
Look
the
at that
contour
point.
spacing,
No, the spacing
for that
here
spacing.
because we on this one we got 0.075, but on this one we got the extra zero in the front. Like you know what I mean? That definitely
Right.
throws it off. So I look at it as that 0.02 is 20. So if I want to go smaller than that, I got to go down to 18 or 17 or 16. So which means I'm gonna keep that zero in the front there. But
So half of like this point, half of the 16 would be 0.08.
yeah,
Okay. Got it. Got it.
and clear the
Let
path
it
here.
clear. And then it took the H out, or you did that
What? Where?
right here. Did it not put any stones at all in that?
Um, it didn't.
Huh.
I didn't. Let's
And
see
it
here.
didn't clear that either. Look on the little H either.
Yeah. Hmm. What I would do, that's if you have the time, is I will go in there and I will reinstall the wizard.
I just did it right before we came online.
Okay.
So I don't know. I've been having trouble with it since that whole Microsoft update thing. And they're not the easiest people to deal with.
So that's on 0. That's on 0. Okay. This is on 0. Okay. And then let's save those settings there. Let me try to smart fill this just H by itself and see if we can island fill
And now I put the stones.
and then clear the path and merge overlapping
Cleared it.
stones. Yeah, it did it to the H. Let me see something. Island fill.
Is there now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you
And
seen it when it happened, when it popped right there.
right,
It didn't do the whole letter. I mean, the whole
right, the whole
words.
word.
All right, let me see here. So a little piece of it has to be hanging out, or it's gonna delete the whole word. So that works like that. No workarounds.
But if you smart fill the whole thing, will it let you
Remember, it didn't.
and do the
What? Wait a minute. Maybe I smart filled it and forgot the smart field H. Maybe I did this and
oh,
forgot the
maybe.
H.
Yeah, because look, and the dot.
Yeah. Now let me get it all. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Weld that
Group it.
together.
Yeah.
Now let's try it.
Nope. So now it's on the A. You're working your way around.
That's that's beyond me. Because even when we clear the path, it only clears one line out of that. Not
Right.
even the whole path.
And it takes all most of the stones out with it.
Wow. All right. All right. Let's try one more thing. We're gonna bitmap this. Convert to bitmap. Boom. After we converted to bitmap, then we right click, outline trace, and clipart that thing. Boom. Okay. Right click, ungroup all. We should have these little spaces in here now. Oh, oh, the original one still right there. See?
So it did like it put a copy on top of a copy.
Yeah, that's because right here on this screen right here, you don't have the remove background or delete original right here.
Oh, okay. Check on, yeah, click on it and reset
Yeah.
it.
So now if we ungroup all of this, the original's not back there. So let's just use this one.
I thought everything was welded together.
No, remember we
On the second one, no, you made it a bitmap.
yeah, remember, and we smart filled it. We smart filled it, and then I made it into a bitmap, and then I got rid of the other one, this one up here.
Right.
We did it again. So this was everything that was under there.
Okay.
So now let's try it. I want to make sure to get everything in there. And now here's the moment of truth. Island field. So that wasn't the case at all.
Nope.
Hmm. Can I still highlight it all and then clear the path? Yeah, and then merge overlapping stones.
I wonder why it's not recognizing everything as a group.
What was this? So you telling me that's under the H as well?
How many layers are that?
It is.
Where is it growing from?
Boom. I think something with your, it's gotta be with the edit. Let's nudge that over.
And they still have some in there.
Yeah, like all of this. I've never seen all of that still be in there. All right, I want to try it one more time over here.
Wireframe it. See if there's anything like, I guess because it's sitting one on top of another, it would be perfectly there.
We had deleted that one. It was
That's what I thought. I thought.
let's try it again. Place and fill. Island fill. It jumps right over to here. And then I highlight the whole thing. Boom. Clear the path and merge overlapping stones. And it's like an outline that came from under it. That's tripping me out.
See, I don't know, like when you know how you press the little X to take the outline off.
Yeah.
I don't know, like when do you have to press that little X?
Up here in the top right,
Uh-huh.
only,
Only if you see a line.
yeah. But after we bitmapped this and revectorized it, it didn't have a line on it. So let's clear the paths, merge overlapping stones. Now this time, instead of it populating the outline, it just shifted this
Oh,
all.
you didn't move it?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
no.
I didn't. I just wanted to redo it. I'm gonna do it one more time. I want to see what happens. Because the last two times it did the outline. This time it just shifted it over to the left. So I did that. I cleared that. Oh, so clear the path.
Oh, save my work so we don't lose all the other stuff.
Boom. There's the island field. And then I cleared this path right here. And then I merged overlapping stones. And then I grabbed the whole thing. And then I cleared the paths. It cleared all the paths. And then merge overlapping stones. And then it just shifted the smart field off of the text to the side. See?
Yep.
Your TRW is doing some weird things. Um, let's see. Which what Coreldraw do you have?
I have 25.
Because that's the same one. Let me see here. About Coreldraw. Okay, so I have the 2024 release. It's no different than yours, although yours is 2025.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they wouldn't let me buy the 24. And like on the for the Wizard, the subscription based, what's the difference between the 5.0 and the subscription based besides the $50 a month?
The the extra stuff that you get, you know.
I think I have all that extra stuff in there. I have all the rhinestone fonts. They have the text effects, the live text.
Yeah, I mean the let me see here. And then let me see yours. Oh, see that's lit.
Yeah, it has the like you pick if you want glitter, vinyl, whatever.
Yeah, see, I have the 5.0 Pro as well. I have version same one you got, 5.12.3, and I don't got all of those stuff in there. I don't got the color spark, all of this stuff
Yeah,
at
that was
all.
an extra add-on, like an add-on pack or something that was in my, I don't know. I think that's what that was anyway.
Yeah,
And in the mock-ups too, they have a lot of different options in the mock-ups.
okay, so that's all the stuff I got as well. Let me see here. TRW.
Yeah, I think they had aprons, koozies. Yeah.
Let me see here. Mock-ups and my TRW. Yeah, I got all that stuff too. Let me see here. An infant. Okay. And boys, yeah, it's the same.
Same.
You just got all of that extra stuff. Uh, uh, and that was a pack that you said that you had got.
I
We
think so because I had to like import two different things.
yeah. So yeah, okay, it's the same. Because on the new one, you know, they had that extra folder that you got to fiddle around with to where all your files are going. So yeah, me and you match identical, except for all of this stuff. And I when I was watching the video, I was thinking to myself like all of this stuff can be cool from a design perspective. Like if you wanted to take a word and just make that word and use the color spark stuff here,
It's
then
basically just for your mock-up. I
yeah,
mean, I guess I can DTF print it, but I don't usually use Corel to design. I use Canva because in Corel you can't gang sheet, and sometimes I print 1,000 feet at a time.
you can
So,
you can gang sheet in Corel.
oh, I never even tried.
You just have to make sure that let me close this down for a second. Where it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was zooming too fast.
Mm.
You have to make your workspace,
The unlimited size.
yeah, the size that you were trying to gang sheet. So if you're trying to gang sheet 6 feet, you would just change this to what 72
Right.
in width, you
Yeah,
know,
because when I after I have my gang sheets together, I still have to rip it and then send it to my
printer.
I use print EXP
Yeah,
through, and that's through Hansel Soft. I have a commercial printer like everything.
yeah, yeah. I've never heard.
That now that they're so cheap, I'll kind of like feel stupid for how much I paid for it, but it has paid for itself over and over and over again.
It really has. I tell
It absolutely has.
the amount of work that we send through our DTF printer, we made a decision, we pay roughly about $500 a month, but we've seen plenty of $500 days.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
you know, if you just keep the numbers congruent like that, we've seen plenty of $500 days. So it pays for itself, in one day out of 30.
Absolutely.
And I don't run as many DTFs as my partner does. It was his idea to get the DTF machine. I
Right.
was like,
They're smaller now.
yeah,
Like mine's weighs like 3,000 pounds.
yeah,
It takes up,
the
20
whole
feet of my
room.
building.
Yep, yep. And see and we invested in this back when we didn't know any better. We didn't
Uh-huh.
know X Tool was coming out with the $8,000 mini version that you know what I'm saying, you can sit in the corner. You know what I mean?
My print heads cost more than $8,000 on one machine.
Right. Hey, we
I know.
we learn as we go.
Yeah,
So
so that's why I just want to up my game a little bit.
so that's why I'm going to the print show that they got in
Oh,
Vegas.
they're amazing.
Oh man, you learn some stuff. You learn about what's coming out, and I will be there. My first one that I just went to was last September, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta make every one just
Are
to
you
see.
going to the one in Orlando? They
Uh,
have coming. They have a big one in Orlando in October.
uh, I really need to look them up. So
Yeah,
I
they just had one in New Jersey a few weeks ago.
I've been going to all of the clothing ones,
Oh
so.
yeah.
So the Cobb show in Atlanta, and then the
Have you been to Magic in Vegas?
I haven't been to Magic.
OMG.
I've been to Unique though in
Yeah.
Chicago. So I was primarily on the clothing trade shows. I just my sign guy, he was like, "Hey, any of y'all want to go to Vegas?" I was like, "Yeah, I love to go to Vegas. I ain't never been to Vegas." He told me how much it was gonna cost. I gave him the money, and he booked my room and everything, booked my flight and everything. So I pretty much went as uh I went with another company. I went
Right.
with an actual sign company and sell it instead of an apparel company, and I was able to see that side of things. So now.
Listen, my husband just puts his head down. I said, That's the best thing you can do. Just put your head down and go sit on the bench."
Yeah, because now I'm all the way in. So
Oh, like they have the rhinestone machines, the new ones that are out now. I don't know if you've seen them, but I mean that's way above my skill set and level ever, but it just like shakes the stones into it's not on flock, it's on like almost on something that's 3D printed with the little holes in it. It
yeah,
shakes it and then it flips it over and puts it directly on the transfer paper, but it does all of this in seconds and it's on a continuous roll, kind of like the DTF film.
right.
I'm like, how much one of them suckers are? Like 600,000.
Right. If I'm producing in quantity like that, then I
Right.
see the need for one. Like, but as I traverse my levels up and on this roadmap that I'm showing y'all, I've made more money, on designs alone.
Right.
Just
Because it's few and far between. There's not a whole lot of people that really do it. And now with ChatGPT, you don't know if you're getting what you're getting or you're not getting what you think you're getting.
right, right.
Because you can never get that gradient in rhinestones like you can in digital art.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to do diamond art, then that's a whole different ball game. You're gonna have enough uh boards to last you till rapture comes
Right,
with all
right.
the different gradient. There's just no way that it's out there. But a lot of people fall for it, so
Listen, I consider it after it was first shown to me, and I was like, well, damn, that's deceptive as hell. Like, you know what I mean? After continuously asking the person, well, can we see it on the shirt? Can we do this? Can we do that? I understand the value of it as when it comes for presentation. If I'm going to present you a beautiful mock-up, you know what I mean, that's visually appealing, then let me do that. But me personally, will do that as well as show you the board, as well
right.
as show you the actual
Like that whole thing screamed Timo to me.
yeah, yeah.
What
In
you what
every
you
way.
what you bought and what you actually got.
So I decided to do it the right way, and like I
Right.
got my boards over here ready to go. I'll be brushing the stones in here shortly, and actually showing what the finished shirt looked like. I wish she would have presented me with a polyester shirt because I'm the sublimation man. I would have loved
Right.
to sublimate that shirt, and I may still do it. I just got to go get some new shirts. I take orders as they come because
Right.
I don't do orders anymore. My main thing used to be okay. Hope these orders come in this week so that way I can pay my bills. And now I just show up every day, and teach a group of people, and that has been the change for me. I no longer I still got to work on my designs. I'm working on designs every day because I love it so much. But working on designs to make y'all better designers.
Yeah. So I definitely want to do the Etsy thing that I had talked to you about.
Yes.
And I'm gonna work on getting my things together in the next few weeks because like I said, I have probably 3,000 rhinestone designs. Simple things ready to go, 1 and 2 colors. Um that I can either sell the design itself as a file, and then you
Right.
can go ahead and put it to flock, or I can sell it as a transfer.
Okay.
Either or, like ready done, all you got to do is heat press it on your garment.
Have you tried that before?
I have never been online. I've never had to, but because I do large trade shows every weekend. So I never had time to maintain a website. Well, now I'm getting old and I don't like going to those trade shows every weekend.
So
But I love the money those trade shows bring in every weekend.
here's what happened to me. I'm just putting it out there as a disclaimer and the reason why I don't sell transfers. Um, the post office, they don't know what's in that envelope.
Right.
And when it comes to what a transfer, especially if you're only shipping one customer ordered, this $12 transfer, you already take it to the post office, it's going to cost another $8 to ship it
Oh,
away,
yeah.
and then the mail carrier, they frisbee it across the office.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They frisbee it across the office or from the back of the truck if it's a two man team. And now by the time the customer gets it, the it has been uh went through so many crashes.
Oh, I get that sometime with DTF prints.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I only ship UPS and you have to pay 2-day service.
Right.
Only way I ship.
So
And I mean, I package it well, but yeah, you're right. It does. And I usually like my rhinestone ones, I include a few little extra stones in case you lose one or you got to replace one.
yeah.
And but not everybody understands. They expect it to be like plug and play.
Yeah. So after trying it my first couple of times, I was like, no. Not only that, I moved into a teaching perspective to where I feel the board is more beneficial. It's more beneficial to me in my pockets, you know what I mean? Uh,
Right,
it won't be destroyed in the mail, you know what I mean?
right.
And now when you get it, not only can you make as many shirts as you want to, like you know what I mean, but you know, you can use it over and over and over and over again. And if it's like anything, like say you had this in the board, now you got a circle, one singular circle, you got a double row circles, like you know what I mean, like these can be applied to other designs, you know,
Mhm.
because you
Yeah.
already have the board. You just fit the design to match this circle because you know I already got it cut out. I already got all of these little circles cut out, so I could just really take these little circles and decide, well, I'm about to do an all over tracksuit, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
with pink circles, blue circles, all of these circles that's already in my design. You know, I got a separate board, and I've just brushed these circles in and create whatever I want to. I can use these circles on sleeves, like you know what I mean. Like I think outside of the box. Like my one board is not gonna just be used for this lady's 8 shirts that she ordered. Like you know what I mean. I'm gonna
Right.
repurpose that board into as many things as I can possibly think of when I see it. Like Chat GPT, it broke apart this design for me, and it put it on the back pockets of some jeans. And I was like, what? I didn't think of that. But look, I grabbed the board and I looked at it again, and I'm like, those heads are only 4 or 5 inches. They could go on the back of some pants, or on the back of a tracksuit, or right here on the left pocket of a tracksuit, or the left chest. I was like, wow. They're actually small enough to where if you broke the design up, you know what I mean, you can take that tour. It took the tour, and instead of it going left to right, it was going up and down the pants leg. Like they just took the T, the O, the U, R, they brushed it in, and then they cut it into pieces, you know, and then they lined it up to go vertically.
Right.
Uh, And that'll be even easier if you already have your DTF print pressed onto the garment, so where you know where exactly where your
Where it's
placement
gonna
goes.
go. Right. I'm
Man,
gonna try it today. I'm gonna go and try a hoodie today. See if I can add some stones to it.
all right. And I had messed up on the schedule yesterday. So by the time I came in here to sit down to say, okay, let's start training, I
Yeah,
was like,
that Monday, the first day screws me up because you know the regular people calendar has Sunday the first day.
yeah, yeah. So I looked at the calendar and I was like, I'm gonna just leave it alone. You know, if people go into the calendar and they don't see a date for the night, that's because I'm not doing a class tonight because it was too late. I came in here at 7:58 and I was like, oh, I gotta set it all the way back up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let it be, you know, and then we'll catch up tomorrow because
Yeah,
that was
I did that design. I put it on the general in the show my work thing,
yeah.
and I have it almost done. I just got to do the red part with the white letters, but I packed some stones in that thing.
Let me see here. Oh. Hold on, what's she say? I finally got it the way I needed to start working in Corel. Chat GPT misspelled Neek. Okay. Got question on, is the size you designed it too big for a size small rhinestone design for a lady's tank? See, that's what they have to realize too, because
See, in Sierra, if you use your nodes, it just replaces all your stones for
yeah,
any size you want, which is really, really cool.
yeah, but then we have to realize though that I can't take it too small because it ain't
You
gonna
lose
be.
the
Yeah.
yeah, you lose the effect in it. I don't
Hmm.
that might fit on a lady's tank, maybe.
Yeah, because it's really not too big. Depending on what size lady's tank is going on. Because I didn't because I knew it was going on ladies' shirts. I didn't make it big. I kept it up
Well,
under.
yeah, if you want it bigger, you just put the heads further apart.
Right, right, that part. Uh, and I made it. That's why I made it just like this, to where you can separate it and do what you want to do with it. I guess you can get it tighter together too if you want it.
Yeah, a little.
A little uh stagger heads, put one head up here and the other
Right.
one. Huh. All right, I gotta do one today. So I don't know. People I think they overthink themselves sometimes, a lot of times.
I'm my own worst critic
Yeah.
because I strive for perfection.
Mm. I'm gonna say the size should be fine, but as I always say, measuring is your friend.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for so long though. It's easy for me to see sublimation and rhinestones, DTF and rhinestones or whatever, and easy for me to conceptualize it from a vinyl design. Meaning every design that we do, if I ain't got no vinyl, but I got a sublimation printer, I can still accomplish that design, in all the colors with a sublimation printer or a DTF printer, press it onto the shirt and put my rhinestones where they go.
When
Even
I
if it's
started
just
doing
outline.
DTF, I almost sold all of my vinyl and my cutters and everything, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna put it in the back room. Every now and again, somebody would ask for like a monogram on a hair bow or something. I cut it out of glitter vinyl real quick, bam, done. I'm glad I didn't, because I have a ton of it.
No, my business partner did. And I tried to tell him, like, bro, you are going to you can't you can't print DTF glitter. It's not going to it's just going to give the glitter look. It's not going to give the glitter effect, of the
I
paint.
can print it to look just like glitter vinyl, though.
No, I've done it before and it
Yeah,
it visually looks like glitter, but
right. It doesn't feel like it.
no, it doesn't have the effect of glitter, meaning the ping pow of the glass beads when it hit the light.
Only if you add bling to it.
Right. That part. That part. No, I get it. I get it. So I printed DTF glitter when I first uh got our DTF machine. Matter of fact, I printed DTF glitter with a converted DTF machine.
Right.
I was converting a lot of them about 2 3 years ago. I was converting every printer I could find on Marketplace that was a reasonable price. I was converting it and selling them for $750 a printer. That's when DTF first got popular. And I'm like, it was a learning experience. I'm glad I did it. I made good money, but I'll never do it again. Because here's what happens. You sell somebody a DTF printer
Then
and
they clog the print head and it's your fault.
you become they on call maintenance tech. And I'm like, I didn't realize that's what I was doing to myself until I found
Absolutely.
myself in it, to where people are like, "Oh, I pay you to come out here and fix this printer for me or whatever. Uh, I went
It's
away on
not worth it.
vacation." It's not it was not worth it. So I left DTF printers alone altogether. We invested our money and went and got the big boy. And now I'm like, I only do DTF prints.
Yeah, I those I-32,000 print heads are, you gotta baby those little things, but man, the quality they give you is
Hmm.
can't be matched.
Can't be. It can't be. My partner wanted to DTF everything. I'm talking about he trying to DTF tumblers and stuff, and I'm like, no. Sublimation is why the tumblers were invented like that to where
Yeah, I UV those now, and it prints it on the tumbler and done.
yeah,
But then, I mean, it sublimation is probably king for that
yeah.
because of the washing issues and care instructions. But yeah, yeah.
I'm just over here working on your side.
I'm gonna finish it up if I can figure out how to put it all back together.
Remember, it's all just nudged. It's
I
all
know, but we have so many layers to everything that
yeah. Look, check me out. It's just nudged out, and everything is set on the 15 nudge. I never changed it, so that pops right back in there. Remember, all of these were just copies where I was just playing around with it.
yeah, those we could delete.
Boom and boom. So, remember, you got this one down here. I'm gonna leave that one down there. Let me nudge this edge back in. Boom.
So, contours like contours is the order, like the program's way of reading the order of operations for the design, like as it goes in a row. Is that what the contours of the original design is?
Hold on. Say that one more time, cause
Like when you referring to the contour of the design, is that the like order of operations in which the software reads the design to then place the stones in it, like in a row? So let's say if I don't line this up to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in that operation, it'll do like 1, 7, 3, 5. Is there a way to like, I guess the nodes is how the contour is made on the design?
when 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 um when I refer to contour, I'm referring to the outlines. So
Like that one would have had, they had so many stacked one on top of another.
yeah,
And when you go to the wireframe, we were only seeing one,
right, right.
but there was
So
actually multiple. How do I know if there's multiple?
um nudging it out to see if there's something under there, but also this is what I had to figure out, and this is what I love most about Coreldraw. When I was trying to learn Photoshop operated in
Oh,
layers.
right.
It operated in layers, and then you had all of these options on how to affect the layer to make other layers show underneath and whatnot. Corel Draw, on the sense, it's what you see is what you get, which means that if I drew this square right here, and I knew I drew that square, boom, but then I go and I draw a circle, and I know I drew the blue square first, and then this aquamarine circle next, and then I came in there with the octagon. It's what you see is what you get, which means to me that I know the layer of order of operations by which I did the design. If I went and put another circle on top of that, bring that back to the front, I would know, okay, I place that this green circle here on top of the aquamarine circle, so there should be two circles there. So it's almost like uh what you see is what you get, but then also what you remember is what you remember because you are the one that
So,
started the design.
so I wouldn't have, if I would have, when I traced this design, if I wouldn't have put delete the original, if I'd have clicked delete the original, I wouldn't have had all those layers.
Right, right.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, let me see here because we never moved them. Okay.
So
And then
it's gone. Like,
okay, yeah, yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to see. Looks better if we do it like this so we can really see. Is that no, it's not.
we didn't trim through that one.
Yeah, because we did the outline around the whole thing so to see if the spacing will work. So now we would
You have to trim through each one
nope, just group all of these back together and trim through it all at once.
once.
Doing it like this would be a lot faster, boom, than doing them one by one. Boom, boom. And then oh, this is why I love nudge. Nudge all of that out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I got it all over here. Boom. I can group that together. Boom. And then come from over here, grab all that black. We know it's together because it's the bottom layer of this.
Right.
Boom. I could have done it over there, but I like to nudge it out because
Well, now they have some left on the other side that we got to get rid of, right?
what?
And the purple and the
Oh,
H.
oh. Hold on.
Or do I, yeah, that's, we have to get rid of that, right?
Yeah. This part right here.
So now you trimming through each one, correct?
No, I'm gonna do it all at once.
Okay.
See, we don't need that part, and then we don't need the H because we already have it. Boom. And we need this Maddie. Boom. Nudge it over. Over.
Twice.
There we go. So now all of this. Boom. 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 We can group all of this together, all this color
So,
together.
so should you have just like renudged out the black, grouped all that together, and then grouped all that together at one time
Yep,
versus having to click on each one?
you got it.
Okay. I'm getting it a little bit at a time.
You got it. So make sure I got it
Oh,
all.
wow, right. Okay.
And then zoom in, shift, and get the black
The
and
black
trim
and
it
then
out.
trim.
So now we got boom.
So if I did an island fill on all that black, then put it back in the design, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yep,
Okay.
boom. Oh, look, think about it though. That's dope too.
Just
Take
an outline.
yeah. Take it out to the circle.
Right.
Take it out of the circle.
That's a whole nother
Yeah,
garment.
and just have it, and just have that design and rhinestones over here, like all your color circles, and then the rhinestone text, but have it out of the circle. Or then just have one where after you get it all done like this, just use the AB color stones
Oh yeah.
and brush this in, and just this is on the shirt. Maybe with the outline and DTF or whatever. The possibilities are endless. Like if they are the colorful AB stones that change color,
Yes.
that would all you would need, and maybe the text and the circle on the outside in DTF or vinyl or whatever. That would be dope. Oh, let me save your design.
Yeah, please.
All right.
This thing goes crazy on me sometime. I
Uh,
get to doing too many things at one time and I don't like that.
I heard you. All right, we have definitely had a blast. I'm not quite sure uh what we're doing for training tonight. I'm gonna go in there and pick out a design and
Well,
update.
look on the in the show your work thing. I did the I-75. I just got to do the red and the white. I was working on it and then it shut down, so I said I'll finish it later. I couldn't see last night. My eyes were crossing.
All right, let's see here. I'm such a multitasker. I'll have one Chrome account open, another Chrome
Yeah,
account open, and oh, that looks good. Okay, I'm a double down and show you what I had in mind for that design because I was gonna add to it. We got the Interstate 75, but I was sort of gonna do it like the AI design that I had y'all do in the group, where
gotcha.
we're, where we was gonna add a few little extra elements like billboard sign maybe
Yeah,
or
I thought about that. Like when I think of I-75, I think about Disney World
yeah,
because that's on the way.
but it crosses over so many states.
Yes, it
you
crosses
know
over 5 states or 6 states, I think.
so that's what I had in mind. I was going to use Interstate 75 somewhere in the design, but also like show like all the states that it passed through,
That's through. Right.
you know. And then on Wednesday do like a around 66 design,
Yes.
so I took everybody through the zodiac phase. When it comes to rhinestone designs, the zodiac designs definitely sell. So do as many of them as you want to, do as many renditions and place them on your page. Um, Jesus design sell. Anything praise, worship. Those designs sell because there's a vast market of older women out there who are just getting started on their craft journey, and they
Nursing,
nursing. Yep, nursing is a good one.
cheer mom, baseball mom, football mom.
Yep, all of that. If you can, uh, generic
Right.
um, family reunion designs. You know, we talking about stuff that happens all throughout the year. Some people it's not always at the park in the summertime, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's a lodge, in the cabins or whatever, like I mean. So
Right.
family reunion designs. And when it comes to those, I would go in chat GPT and say, give me 20 generic, heartfelt sayings that will go well for family reunions. You know what I mean? And then more so just design those sayings that could be used with any shirt. That way they
Yeah,
can
I live
have,
near the cruise terminal, so I do a lot of family cruise shirts.
yeah.
So,
Just cruise in general. Like, you know what I mean? Like cruise 2026, cruise 2027, cruise 2028. Like, you know what I mean? And now those could be used on the back. Say somebody already was a designer and they was just online scouring for new stuff. That'll be something that they will buy. They will cut out, make the board, and now they can put that on the back of their cruise shirts every year. Like, you know what I mean?
and just change the date.
And just change the date.
Yeah, I like some of my rhinestone graduation designs are kind of like that. I just kept those very basic, so
Yeah.
that way, it's beginner friendly.
Beginner friendly. If you think like that, that's the term. I want to make designs that will be beginner friendly for people who can cut out and get started on their rhinestone journey.
So let me ask you this. The rhinestone flock, is
Yeah.
that a proprietary item?
Yes and no. Uh, the rhinestone world, they sell their magic flock. They make that proprietary. Although they sell it, to other businesses, and then other businesses resell it. That don't be mistaken too. It's a blue flock going around that looks like magic flock, but it's not made from that same company. That blue flock.
When they started with flock, it was blue flock.
It was blue flock. Yeah,
Yeah.
but just
I'm
not regular blue flock. It
right,
was different. It was because he transferred warehouse used to sell their own flock, and that was the
right.
best. It was this orange flock. That was some of the best flock I've used on the planet. Uh, Rocket Rhinestone flock. That's what I got loaded up here now. That's that's sort of the best since the orange stuff is no longer being sold. I hate.
I was thinking about maybe putting together some kits and get my own flock developed and imported.
Yeah,
And just putting together a kit. Like if you want to make this design, this is all the stones you need. Here's the flock. You cut
but
it out and you buy the kit.
yeah, I mean,
That way you're not spending like $80 in rhinestones because you gotta buy, 10 gross of each color. Just a thought.
only thing about that, like what I mean, I thought of it too, is uh you're gonna want the tester, and then what if it's not to your liking? How do you convey that back to the manufacturer to say, well, it's too sticky. Like I tried it, you know what I mean, and some of the stuff was too sticky.
Oh
I
yeah, there's gonna be a lot of
back and
back and
forth.
forth on that. Um, just like with all of my other things that I get done up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you have to it's a lot of testing. A lot of testing.
that. With that being said, is it worth it, or to actually have,
With the price it costs to get it manufactured versus the price that they're selling it to you for,
right?
absolutely, because
Absolutely.
I have those numbers.
Right. Okay.
Absolutely.
I get
Like
it.
there's probably, I don't know, an 8,000% markup on that.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. I get it.
I put a few numbers together, but it was just something I was thinking about, like for long term, because I want to retire
Yeah. Yeah.
and just have a little side hustle.
That just see. I don't know. I've switched my brain to digital money
Absolutely, and that's kind of like the way I want to just go in my shop, pack orders, and ship.
and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Like I had so much fun
I
just
can hire people to do that. Really, like a little kid after school to do it.
yeah, just designing this stuff, right? And creating the designs or whatever. Like, I mean, yesterday was a good day for me. I had money coming from all sorts of places, and and just for me placing the design online. Yeah, I had to run some emails, and uh do all of the emails for the digital files, but for everybody that went on to my Patreon and bought it, that was it, no,
Done.
done. All I did was had to post it, and let the sales come in, let the money go automatically to my account. Like, you know what I mean? No
Right.
correspondence needed unless they jumped on my Patreon and say, "Hey Ray, I have a few questions about the design," and then you know what I do? I put together one article, boom, 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 type it up, one article, save that under that file with that design, and anybody else that has questions, I can send them this help file.
Yeah,
Or
FAQ and you're done.
yeah, or double down on it, which I'm about to do today, and just create a video, and then I send them the link to the video.
Right.
Some people can't wrap their head around, well, how do I do this in vinyl versus how do I do this in DTF versus if you've done all the processes already, it will click. If you haven't done one, you might be lost, you know?
Right. And I mean a lot of people are beginners because they say I'm not paying $40 for a shirt. I could do that and go to Hobby Lobby and spend $80 on stuff. So I believe me, I've heard all of the excuses. This is my 27th, yesterday made my 27-year anniversary doing this.
Okay, I heard you.
So yeah, and like I said, I'm just pivoting with the market.
Well, I started my journey about 2012. I didn't get any equipment or anything until 2015. So,
Right.
2012, I got supplies. I got this stuff right here. I can show you. Oh man, I got these boards around. So this is where my journey started. This stuff.
Yep.
Rim sets, fasteners, uh, like the little stars and stuff that has the prongs on the back, that you can just stick through the fabric. So I did this for about 3 years of customizing blazers, denim, jackets, and these are all my flatback rhinestones. No glue, no hot fix or nothing. And this is where my journey started at.
See, I
And
look at that as like lemonade. You buy the lemons first, then
yeah,
you squeeze them, then you make the lemonade, and now you just sitting back drinking it.
right, right, right. So I got all this stuff. I haven't used none of this stuff in years. Since I started custom designing and stuff like that, this fell to the wayside. But now I'm like, I just I just ordered a hat press and they said it was delivered, but it was not delivered. So now I gotta talk to eBay or whatever and see about rectifying the situation. But I just bought a hat press. So all of this stuff is about to come back into use.
Oh, absolutely. Those hats that I've been seeing going around, I've done a couple because I do monogramming with it, and they do the puff on the hat, the puff monogram on the hat,
Yeah,
add the rhinestones and everything around it. I'm gonna get my hands on a couple of them and try it out.
yeah. People been
My
asking
crazy
me for
chair
years.
mamas.
You don't do hats. You don't do hats.
I hate doing hats. Like I hate doing
I
hats.
I've bought three hat presses so far, right? And this is just me like tinkering around on marketplace, like, oh, let me see if somebody got a hat press. And and now I see why all three of these people sold me whatever hat press it was that they had because those hat presses were not good.
I
You know,
have, believe it or not, my hat press is from like 1981. I have a very good all cast iron. It's old as dirt, but
right,
that sucker has been reliable. It's adjustable. I can adjust the temperature by increments with the little knob on it. I can raise and lower the platinum to stretch it to fit the 5 panel flat front,
right.
8 panel hat. All those new ones, those things don't last.
Or they only come with one plating, and
Yes.
you not knowing that you need these different platings for different
Because
styles of
yeah,
hats.
there's like 450 different style hats.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then you wonder why it's falling off because your platinum don't fit the hat.
Don't fit the hat. Or you wonder why you scrunching it or
Or
crunching
no
it up.
pressure. Yep.
Yeah, and it comes
I
out
hate
like looking
hats.
like a used hat. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep. I hate hats. I rather do the visors, the little sun visors.
Right.
Those you are pretty foolproof, but
Okay. Okay.
well, I appreciate your time.
I just realized what time it was.
I gotta run.
Gotta run too. Gotta go pick up the missus.
Yeah,
All right.
I
I'll
appreciate it, and I'll work on this, and I'll get you some pictures of my outcome.
Okay, great. I'll see you tonight at 8, Dina.
All righty. Thanks again.
All right now.
Go save my work before
Boom and boom. Have a great one.
All right. You too. Thanks.